All right, so now we're going to take these things one step further and actually apply those formulas basically to equations and solve them. So again, you're looking to write that thing as something cubed, something cubed. So 20 is the cubed root of 27 is 3, so it's just 3x, so it's 3x to the third power. And the cubed root of 1 is just 1. So I'm going to write it like that. So it appears as though I got my a cubed plus b cubed formula. So it's going to be a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. So I'm just going to substitute them in. I know my a is 3x, my b is 1. So it becomes 3x plus 1. A squared is 9x squared minus ab, which is just 3x, and the b squared is 1. So you can look at that second function, that's that trinomial, and the AC is 9. What factors of 9 add up to -3, and there are none. So thing is supposed to equal 0. All right, so since this equation equals 0, we're going to use that zero product property. So that tells you that 3x plus 1 equals 0. So when we solve that thing, we get 3x is -1, making x just -1/3. That's one option. This one, the 9x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. You could graph it to solve it. You could quadratic formula. If you're crazy, you could even do complete the square, but I'm going to use the quadratic formula. So x equals the -b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That's a 9. So let's see, -3 is 3, plus or minus, all right, in there, so I got 9 minus 36 all over 18. Now I'm going to have to go sideways because I'm running out of space. So I got 3 plus or minus the square root of -27 over 18. So we're just going to call it 3 plus I root 27 over 18. So there's two of them. Oops, plus or minus, sorry. And here's that third one. So you get -1/3 and then that complex solutions. These ones down here, start the same way. See if you can figure out what the a and b values are, and substitute and solve. There you go.